Show with your host, Justin Allegri.
Hey there, baseball fans. Justin Allegri. The season is still young. Let's check out some of the results from yesterday. Starting in the American League Central, the Twins bested the visiting Indians 3-2. Heading into the day, the Twins sit in fourth place in the American League Central Division, while the Indians are atop the division. Jordan Zimmermann won the game, finishing a complete game one-hitter as the Tigers wiped out the Blue Jays 9-0. At the start of the day, the Blue Jays sit in third place in the American League East Division, while the Tigers sit in third place in the American League Central. The Kansas City Royals racked up 11 hits as a team as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 8-6. Entering the day's action, the Royals are leading the American League Central Division, while the White Sox are fourth in the division. The Rays held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they got the home victory against the Astros 2-0. As of right now, the Rays are leading the AL East, and the Astros are in fourth place in the AL West. The New York Yankees finished off a 2-game sweep as they took down the visiting Orioles 3-1. Heading into the day, the Yankees sit in second place in the American League East Division, and the Orioles are at the bottom of the division. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim completed the long 4-game sweep as they dismantled the A's 8-2. In the standings, the A's are in last place in the AL West, while the Angels are atop the division. The Seattle Mariners amassed 14 hits in the game as they beat the visiting Red Sox 5-1. At the start of the day, the Mariners are in second place in the AL West, while the Red Sox are in third place in the AL East. Anthony Santander had a home run and 3 RBIs, leading the Rangers to victory over the Cubs 7-6. Entering the day's action, the Rangers sit in third place in the American League West Division, and the Cubs are in second place in the NL Central. Jared Dyson had a big fly with 5 driven in as the Rockies defeated Miami 7-5. Heading into the day, the Marlins are in fourth place in the NL East, and the Rockies sit in first place in the National League West Division. The Washington Nationals set 3 balls into the seats as they got the best of the visiting Mets 4-2. As of today, the Nationals sit in second place in the National League East Division, and the Mets are third in the division. The Braves completed a short 2-game sweep as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 4-3. In the standings, the Phillies sit in last place in the National League East, while the Braves are atop the division. The Reds launched 3 home runs as they sank the visiting Buccos 12-11. Entering the day's action, the Reds sit in second place in the National League Central, while the Pirates are fourth in the division. The Brewers got the best of the visiting Redbirds 5-4. Heading into the day, the Brewers sit in first place in the National League Central Division, and the Cardinals are at the bottom of the division. Steven Souza Jr. was clutch with the bat in his hands, driving in 5 runs on 3 hits, as the Diamondbacks got the victory against the Dodgers 7-0. As of today, the Dodgers sit in fourth place in the National League West, while the Diamondbacks are atop the division. The San Francisco Giants combined for a 4-hitter as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 3-2. As of right now, the Padres are in fourth place in the NL West, while the Giants are atop the division. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Chicago White Sox and the Indians. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to another edition of Baseball on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your Cleveland Indians.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who'll get the starting assignment here in this home opener. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. He's hitting over 400. Now, hold on. I know it's just April, but that's really impressive. And if you're hitting 400 in the backyard playing wiffle ball, you're still doing something pretty good. It's been a great start, and I'm interested to see if he can feed off of it the rest of the way.
Mike Clevenger gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, he's what you call a solid starter, Matt. Most of the time, he's going to keep you in games and eat up innings. Sometimes he's more dominant than that, and occasionally he'll get hit around a little bit. But if he attacks hitters and throws quality strikes in this one, he's going to be just fine.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians defensive setup today. And guys, can we lock in on the Gold Glover at third base? I've played this position. You got to do so many things. I mean, you have to have just the quickest hands, reacting on one-hop liners. You have to have the ability to take away the bunt, a la Adrian Beltre and Nolan Arenado. You
Leading
better
off
have
the
a
afternoon for the
backhand,
White Sox.
and not only that, you better have a strong throwing arm.
Coming to the plate now,
Maldonado.
Joaquin Maldonado. He will lead this one off today. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Underway now in the home opener as the first pitch is taken for ball one. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, it's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home. Heading out towards shallow right. Mateo is after it. He can't get to it. This one's down.
D-Roll, this is the kind of guy, he doesn't really scare you as a pitcher because he's not a home run hitter, but somehow, some way, he always seems to get the barrel to the baseball.
Yeah, he's going to make you earn it, Dan, no doubt about it. He stays within himself. He doesn't try and do too
Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. Maldonado aboard here at first with nobody out. Popped him up. Kipnis is calling for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting third, the catcher, Bartolo Montes.
So digging in now, Bartolo Montes. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Now a move over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball one.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Runner goes for second, and he fouls this one off. Runners on first with one down. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Giving chase is Benintendi. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. First pitch on its way. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Mejia corrals it. And the throw to first ends the inning. A man left for the White Sox. White Sox nothing. Indians coming to bat. Just getting underway on MLB Network. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Ronaldo Lopez, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
All right, guys, here's a defensive Chicago White Sox. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Lindor.
First pitch coming. Here it is. That's a ball. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they come in off to a bit of a slow start with just 1 win in their first 3 tries.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do,
In this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
The 2-0 is in there for strike one. Strike three on a pitch in the dirt. Up with it, Montes, but he can't get it there in time. Lindor is aboard after the strikeout. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. At the plate, Jason Kipnis. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Kipnis, or Kip for short. He's a 9-year major league vet. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Here it comes, 0-2. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more is taken. That's ball one.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Liner toward right center. In there, a base hit. The throw to third. And he's safe.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off
Batting
the plate.
third.
Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
Ramirez.
In now, Jose Ramirez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. And they're runners at the corners now. The 1-0 is taken for ball two.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit too.
The 2-0 pitch. 2-1 now.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. Here now the 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And there's a base hit, and the Tribe are going to strike first in this one. It's 1-0. And no chance there. He'll make it to third safely.
Definitely a solid way to start the game
Batting
offensively. It
the
always
designated
feels great
hitter,
to jump out to
Edwin
a 1-0 lead in the first inning. But
Encarnacion.
now they've got a chance to really set the tone. 2 more runners in scoring position that they obviously don't want to leave out there.
Edwin Encarnacion now fouled off. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Crump is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Conforto is there. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Always productive to score runs when you can. And that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Blackman.
Into the box now, Charlie Blackman. And the Tribe with an opportunity for still more damage here in the first. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball one. 2-0. Blackman, or Chuck Nasty as he's commonly referred to. He was taken in the second round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Stepping up now, Danny Matthews. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Back up the middle. And a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
Stepping in now, Billy Crump, as he'll take a look at ball one. On the ground for Kipnis. This could be two. Fielded cleanly. On to Duda. A double play.
That's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, two-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
Into the box now, Tim Anderson. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. one strike to their designated hitter this afternoon. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners, but you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson. Smoke toward third. Ramirez is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. They trail it here 2-0. So coming to the plate, Hayden Mateo. He drove in the other of the 2 runs in that game yesterday.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
Gets a small piece near the plate. That winds up foul. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness.
Batting it.
When this thing left the
The
bat,
first
I thought it
baseman,
was out of here.
Lucas.
And I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Now batting, Lucas Duda, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. First pitch of the at-bat. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Well, this second inning is not starting out any better than the first was. He just might not have it in this one.
Mateo stands at second with no outs. And now maybe a mind game or two going on down there as he steps out a second time in the AB. The 1-0 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Duda, 33 years old. He was selected in the 7th round back in the draft of 2007.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
3-0 to him now. No one out with a runner at second. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Francisco
Digging in now,
Mejia.
Francisco Mejia. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First offering on its way. And he pops up the bunt attempt.
The batter, the shortstop, Francisco
So 2 men
Lindor.
on with 1 man out. That'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. In the dirt, and now let's see. Goes to third with it, and he's called out on a close play at third. The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Tribe lead this one 2-0. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan
Leading off for the
Moncada.
White Sox,
Hitless in 4
the
tries
second
in the
baseman,
ball game yesterday.
Yoan Moncada.
Delivery to him on the way. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Fouled away.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
That misses. 1-2.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
Now another 1-2. Just off the inside corner, looked like a changeup. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Three-two pitch. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Eric Ayala.
Standing in now, Eric Ayala. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats.
Now
both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's
Joaquin
right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And a dive, but he's back in. Into the box, Joaquin Maldonado. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Now the 1-0 misses, ball two. Runner at first here, one man out. Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. Throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Ayala stands at first with one out. And ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. Now a throw over. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the runner moving here on that 3-2 pitch. With only one out, but this guy at the plate swings the bat really well. So it's likely he'll put the ball in play if it's a pitch worth swinging at.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball four. First and second now with one away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Travis
Ready now for the White Sox, Travis Jankowski. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball one.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
back up the middle. Flip of his glove for one. Back to Duda. A double play, and the inning is over. White Sox leave one. They're down 2-0. Coming to the plate, Jason Kipnis.
Leading off for
he
the
singled
Indians,
and scored in his first
the
appearance
second
in this one.
baseman, Jason Kipnis.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Line drive to center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Now to the plate, Jose Ramirez. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Ball and no strikes, the count to Jose Ramirez. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two. Line toward the gap in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
That's one
The
of those
batter,
tough
number
luck
10,
fouls that'll drive you
designated
crazy
hitter,
as a hitter. He
Edwin
drove that fastball, but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
In now, Edwin Encarnacion. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The windup and the 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Tribe, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Bartolo Montes, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty. One and 2 to the White Sox catcher.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And he fouls this one off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so
Now
maybe this
batting,
walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Conforto.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Michael Conforto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Montes gets his lead at first, nobody out. Here it comes on 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El
Now
Cambio. Listen,
the third baseman,
if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Into the box now, Danny Matthews.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. A base hit in his first trip.
Comes set and the 0-1 in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Stepping in now, Billy Crump, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That misses. 2-0. The 2-0. This one's down to third. Ramirez is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. A man left for the White Sox. They're still down. It's 2-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Indians' offense with Cleveland's manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives, and even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Leading off
thanks,
for
Heidi.
the Indians,
Standing in, Andrew Benintendi earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. Now the 2-1. Hard hit to first. Crump gloves it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The center fielder, number 35, Charlie Blackmon.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting the showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Conforto will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Hayden Mateo.
Digging in, Hayden Mateo. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch is a cutter looked at. 0-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
From 0-2 to 3-2, this is a pretty good at bat. Making this pitcher come back and really have to battle. This is a pretty good at bat right here.
High in the air out to center field. Ayala has it in his tracks, and that retires the side. Indians go down 1-2-3, but they're on top 2-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy
Leading
high.
off for the White Sox.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Hitter, Tim Anderson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a high pop-up. Duda over to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Every
now
pitcher
batting,
loves to get quick outs, right? How about that?
Yoan
One pitch, one
Moncada.
out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Ready now, Yoan Moncada. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Moncada is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
And it's 1-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. And a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 5, Eric
Digging in,
Ayala.
Eric Ayala. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one. 2 out, nobody on. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Down in order go the White Sox. They trail things here 2-0. Here's Lucas Duda now. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Lucas. And for me, the story has been the starting pitching they face. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
First offering on its way. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Oh man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it though, and then make the out at first.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the catcher, Francisco Mejia. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. 2 runs, 3 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
He had just retired 9 straight batters right there. He hadn't been in a stretch in a long time. Let's see if the offense can break through.
Francisco Lindor.
So it's back to the top of the order now. That'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swung on and chopped to first. A spin and a throw. Onto the pitcher covering at first, and it's your textbook 3-6-1 double play that'll get him out of the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete. It's the Indians 2 and the White Sox nothing. Now back to the top of the in.
Leading off for the White Sox,
Maldonado. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Maldonado.
First pitch of the at-bat. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Smoke on the ground left side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Up next for Chicago, Travis Jankowski, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here.
Nope.
Good change up there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. hits are now even at 4 apiece. And that's just off the corner and low, ball 2.
No strike.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Ready with the 2-0. 2 balls and a strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Maldonado on at first, nobody out. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
The 3-2 pitch. Up the middle and off the pitcher's leg. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound.
Number 20.
And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Digging in once again, Bartolo Montes, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Here's the first pitch to him, and he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Runners are at first and third with none out. Now it's 2-0.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Now at the plate, Michael Conforto, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Not just yet. It's ball 2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Two, here it is. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a line. By the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box, Danny Matthews, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Now the 1-0 fouled off. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Count even at 2-2. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Danny Matthews goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Standing in now, Billy Crump, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Nope.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Two and 1 the count to the White Sox first baseman.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
3-1 to him now.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitch stand either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long. And this inning is a perfect example of how quickly fortunes can change in this game. He was cruising along, hardly any trouble at all. Now he walks in a run and is still in the middle of a bases loaded mess. He's got some work to do to limit the damage.
So stepping in, Tim Anderson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he'll leave this mess for the bullpen, as 3 runners are his responsibility.
Your attention,
Lyle
please.
Answers the call to
Now
pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a
Number
bases-loaded
46.
jam, but needs just
Matt.
1 out to get out of it.
Lyle.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. Jankowski at third. Montes over at second. Crump on at first with 2 down. 1-2 pitch is a bit high, and he's back to even at 2-2. The 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Yoan Moncada would be next. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. Heading out towards shallow right. Mateo has a beat on it. Oh, what happened there? It falls in. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Well, we all know that errors happen, but not all errors are equal. That one was especially costly. As 2 runners cross the plate, those are game changers, no doubt about it.
Now at the plate, Yoan Moncada. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Belisle has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Here's the 1-0. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Fouled away.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Again, he sends it out of play. Ready with the 1-2. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. 3 runs already home here. Drilled on the ground to short. Reined in. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Hey guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one, makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
Striding forward now for the Sox, Eric Ayala. He'll try to do damage with the bases loaded and 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike.
Hey, I have no problem with that take right there. Reliever coming in. You haven't seen this guy for a while. Gives yourself a chance to calibrate what he's got.
Grounder down the line at third. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases-loaded jam. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the White Sox 3 and the Indians 2.
Leading up
Striding
for
in,
the
Jason
Indians,
Kipnis. He'll
the
get the
second
6th inning started for
Jason
Cleveland.
Kipnis.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Jankowski's there for it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
In now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Changeup laid off down around the shins. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Well, that's back-to-back off-speed pitches, and he wasn't biting on either. Now let's see if he goes back to the hard stuff or gives the softer stuff another shot.
Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for two.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Stepping into the box, Edwin Encarnacion, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. This is line to left. And he stretches out in left, but this is off his glove.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there
Now
and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Andrew Benintendi.
Into the box now, Andrew Benintendi. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Oh, and 2 the count to Benintendi. Both teams with 6 hits so far.
Nope.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. High in the air out to center field. Ayala has a beat on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Tribe. They're down 3-2. Back here in Cleveland, White Sox on top in this one. But before we get out to the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Ready for another shot now.
Leading off for the White Sox,
Maldonado,
the
already
shortstop.
2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Maldonado.
I'm out.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. This is on the ground over to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Stepping in now, Travis Jankowski, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A ball and a strike. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 28, Bartolo Montes.
Stepping in, Bartolo Montes, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Lifted the other way out to left center. Giving chase is Benintendi. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They're up 3-2.
Red. Your attention, please.
Hudson is out from
Now
the bullpen now, as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Edmund Hudson.
Striding in for the Indians,
leading off
Charlie
for
Blackmon.
the Indians.
It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Charlie.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Here comes the first pitch. And that misses inside 1-0. Hudson, a 22-year-old. This is his second year as a major leaguer. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. A bouncer to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield.
Now batting,
1 away.
right fielder, Hayden Mateo.
At the plate, Hayden Mateo. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Welcome to my world right here, batter. I've seen this 0-2 count way too many times. Hittable pitch in the middle of the zone, you take one. Slider in the dirt, you come unglued. Now you got to step out of the box. You have no idea what's going to happen.
The next 0-2 is taken for ball 1. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location.
The first baseman,
so a good
number
job there of
23.
exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
In now, Lucas Duda. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 delivery. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Swung on and belted to right for Duda. This one is deep. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Indians have come back to tie things at 3. Absolute tape measure blast. Probably one of the farthest home runs you'll see all season, and as Showtrack tells us, it was projected at exactly 450 feet. That's one that'll make the highlight shows later on for sure.
Now batting, the catcher.
Standing in now, Francisco Mejia. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Skied into very shallow right. Jankowski is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. But thanks to this solo shot, the Tribe is back to tie things up. We're through 7 this afternoon. We're tied now at 3 apiece. And now hitter for the White Sox, Michael Conforto.
Leading off
and
for
this
the White
tie
Sox,
ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Now the 0-1. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
3-2.
3-2.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate,
Now
it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Andrew Miller will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 24, Andrew Miller.
He's set. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Mateo will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now
batting. Now to give you a look at our starter comparison in this 3-3 ball game. Both pitchers turning in fairly good performances, as you can see on the graphic. Striding into the box, Billy Crump. Lifetime against Andrew Miller. He's a .375 hitter. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Miller, a 6'7" left-hander. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Designated hit.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The count is full, 3-2 to the White Sox DH. Yoan Moncada will be next. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Ramirez showing off his range. Back to Duda, a double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this.
Your
Danny
attention,
Farquhar
please.
is on to pitch
Now
out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 43, Danny Farquhar.
Francisco Lindor will be the first one to
Leading
greet him
off
here, as
for
he'll
the
be forced
Indians,
to turn around and hit from
the
the left
shortstop,
side now.
Francisco Lindor.
First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Moncada has it, and there's one down now.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the pitch. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Ready with the 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Fastball is outside, and it's full now. 3-2. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Up next for Cleveland.
Now at the plate,
the
Jose
third
Ramirez.
baseman,
So far,
Jose
2 for 3 in this one.
Ramirez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, that's out.
Lays off 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. He's around first, heading for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there.
Hitter,
good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
A ball and a strike. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here's the 1-2. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ayala is in pursuit, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. 1 hit, 1 left. 9th inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Stepping in, Yohan Moncada. Lifetime against Andrew Miller. He's got 2 hits in 16 tries. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. First pitch on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Now a slider down the middle but laid off.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box now, Eric Ayala, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
The shortstop, Joaquin Maldonado.
Ready for another chance. Joaquin Maldonado. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Fastball in there for a called strike. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Hit to third. Ramirez is up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. Still tied 3-3. Digging in to try it again. Andrew
Leading off
Benintendi,
for the
0 for 2
Indians,
with a sacrifice
the
thus
left
far.
fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
From the stretch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. A 1 pitch on its way. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Conforto is there, and he has it for the out.
The center fielder, number 35, Charlie Blackmon.
So striding forward now, Charlie Blackmon. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Line toward right center. Ayala arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Hayden Mateo.
Stepping up to the plate, Hayden Mateo. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right there for strike one. Comes set. The 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Jankowski's there for it. And no problem with that one as we are headed for extra innings. Down in order go the Tribe. Score remains tied at 3-3.
Your
Richard
attention, please.
Palin takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra
Number
innings.
7, Richard Palin.
Ready once again, Travis
Leading off for
Jankowski.
the
Lifetime against this particular
fielder,
arm.
number
He's 2 for
18,
3.
Travis
First
Jankowski.
pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Palin, 28 years old. He's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal. 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
We got time.
And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. He'll try it again, 3-2. Swing and a line drive. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
The catcher, number 28.
Into the box,
Bartolo
Montes. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Yanked fouled off to the right. Another 0-2 coming. And another foul ball. One out, nobody on. Hot shot on the ground is short, and that's through for a hit.
Well, that's just a case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get in count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of hit.
Michael Conforto is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Now a move over to first, and the runner will get back standing. And another throw over. Runner back safely. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Into the box, Danny Matthews, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Ground ball left side. Ramirez is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. White Sox lead 1. No change in the score. It's 3-3.
Your
Ray
attention,
Layfield
please.
comes on to start the home. He's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Ray Layfield.
Wellington Castillo is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
Number 53, Wellington Castillo.
Digging in and looking for
Leading
more.
Lucas
Duda. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
And he certainly got a chance to end this one right here with another home run.
going to be. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Jankowski going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the
so
catcher.
A nice running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Showtrack. He took a nice route, covered a good amount of ground, 100 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. Well done. In now, Francisco Mejia. This is line to left. Conforto is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
The batter, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. Here's the pitch. And he takes ball one. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Two and one now to the Tribe's leadoff man.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
Outside in a full count, 3-2. Jason Kipnis would be next. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Ayala is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. No winner yet. On to inning number 11 we go, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Striding in once again, Billy Crump.
Leading off for the White Sox, the first baseman, Billy Crump.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
And he fouls this one off.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 one more time. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw on to first, in time, 1 away.
And that is what you're going to get when you've got a flamethrower coming out of the bullpen. And when you're late on a fastball and you make contact below the label, all of a sudden you're holding some new firewood.
Standing in now, Tim Anderson. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. The 1-0 home. Now that's popped up. Oh, and he botches it. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 1-1 is strike two swinging.
The count is 1-2. That's ball
Just a
two.
bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. The 2-2 one more time. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one.
The
you
batter,
could say
number
these
10.
lineups have been
Second
anemic, but I always like to give
Yoan
credit to pitching and defense,
Moncada.
and they've been fantastic all game long.
Now in the box, Yoan Moncada. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's
A
a ball.
fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. So nothing happening this time around. It's getting late. 1 run can win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. In now, Jason
Leading
Kipnis.
up for
His
the
last
Indians,
at-bat didn't go his
the
way
second
as he
baseman,
popped out in foul
Jason
territory.
Yeah, we used to have a
Kipnis.
saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your back plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
Throwing to second, and a good decision to push it that time. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Now
Hey, that's
batting,
a nice
third
piece of hitting
baseman,
right there to put
Rob
the winning
Perez.
run on base. Interesting here.
Perez.
This is where you play a little bit of manager. It's an AL game. Let's see if he employs a little National League style. Maybe ask the guy to bunt and move the runner up right here. I don't think so, though. American League, it's nasty. You're trying to drive something in a gap or over a wall.
Now
Your
time
attention,
is
please.
called, and with the potential
Now running
winning
at
run
second
out
base.
there at second, they'll get
Number
a little more
32,
speed out there to perhaps
Orlando.
score on a base hit.
Merced.
Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he is in there.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning.
The batter,
zero
number
leadoff
10,
double, now a base
designated
hit, and
hitter,
all of a sudden we're looking
Edwin
at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just
Encarnacion.
get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Edwin Encarnacion. And he has a great opportunity to win it here. Winning run at third base, nobody out. Here's the first pitch. There's a curveball blocked by Castillo. The tag and the winning run is out at home plate. Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. Looking at his career totals, Encarnacion is certainly one of the right guys to have at the plate in this spot. A long ball would be huge, and he's hit more than 300 of them in his career.
Oh, yeah, when he knocked the donut off his bat on the on-deck circle, Matty, that was the only thing that was on his mind. He's been in this situation multiple times in his career. The moment will not get too big for him. He knows how to slow it down. Don't be shocked if he leaves Earth right here.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, he has nobody to blame but himself. With 1 out, a runner on third can come home to score all sorts of ways. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Fouled off. Struck him out. A huge punch out there, and the winning run stays anchored at third with 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
So striding in, Andrew Benintendi. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. The set and the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now the 1-2 pitch. Line towards center field. Ayala is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Indians lead 1. Still tied 3-3.
Ladies and gentlemen, attention
will
please.
Stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 32, Orlando Merced.
Standing in, Eric Ayala. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Leading off for the White Sox, the center fielder, Eric Ayala. Your
Jose
attention,
Ramirez
please.
will come in
This
as well as a
for the
part of the
Indians.
double switch.
Now playing third base, number 1, Fernando Machado. This change.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Now playing second base.
And that's inside
number
for
11,
a ball. 1-0.
Jose Ramirez.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's ball 2 now.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
The count now at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Now, programming note to pass along. Those of you tuning in to see our afternoon aerobics show Get Fit with Eddie Cram. Unfortunately, due to the length of the game, that show will not be seen today. Ladies, we apologize. Strike taken up in the zone.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
That's a ball.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Lays off 2-2 now.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
So he punches him out and looking at the fastball. Joaquin Maldonado goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Benintendi is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. Score remains tied at 3-3.
Your
Gregory
attention, please.
Infante will be summoned
Now
here to start the home
Chicago.
12th, and the best case scenario
Number
for him is to
45,
take us to the 13th.
Gregory Infante.
Now at the plate, Charlie Blackmon
Leading
will
up
start
for the
things out
Indians,
here in a tie ball
The
game.
center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
He's set and the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
1-1.
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. The 1-2. Right side and right into the shift. Scooped up on the backhand. Throws in time, and that's at number 1.
The batter, the right fielder, Hayden Mateo.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hayden Mateo. Now the pitch. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Ayala is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The batter, the first baseman, Lucas Duda.
At the plate, Lucas Duda. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Here's the 1-0. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Sliced hard down the left field line. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
Now that's a nice piece of hitting right
catcher,
there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Ladies and
And
gentlemen,
time will be
your
called here
attention,
as with
please.
the important go-ahead
Now
run
running
at
at
second
second
base.
base,
They'll opt to go and get
number
a little
30,
more speed out there.
Tyler Naquin.
Into the box, Francisco Mejia, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. That's lifted the other way out to left. Conforto is under it. He makes the catch, and the winning run is left stranded. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We'll play as long as it takes. Still tied on MLB Network.
Your
Tyler
attention,
Naquin
please.
will stay in the ball game
This
as he'll
change
take
for
over
the
at first
Indians.
base.
Now playing first base, number 30, Tyler.
Stepping into the box, Wellington Castillo. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 0
Leading
for
off
5.
for the White Sox, the catcher, Wellington Castillo.
50th pitch of the game on its way. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through. I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
In now, Michael Conforto. Popped him up. Machado moving to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, third baseman.
Into the box now, Danny Matthews.
Your attention, please.
Is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Number 8.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Thames.
Fouled away. 0-1 pitch coming.
Well,
and that misses 1-1.
1-1.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Here comes the 1-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Yet another shot to end it right here as we move on to the home half of the inning, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. So the lineup flips over and digging in Francisco Lindor. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the results sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Well, he was definitely trying to end it with one swing at a bat right there, leaving nothing to the imagination. That's the problem sometimes. Everyone wants to be a hero in extra innings instead of just getting on base and playing it like another inning.
Check his swing there, and Dave Lawrence says he held up just enough. Ball 1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Conforto waits on it. Makes the play. 1 away.
Third baseman, number 1.
Settling in now, Fernando Machado. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1.
You could clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call. And his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Called strike 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And there's out number 2.
Up next for Cleveland, the second baseman,
Riding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Jose Ramirez. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And that ball is gone. A solo shot here to left. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Hey, Hey, when you get into extra innings, you're always looking for that one guy to step up and be that hero. And this guy was the hero tonight. What does he do? Steps up with a walk-off home run to end this thing in extras.
Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Yeah, he wound up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't get the toughest one of them all, a triple, but it was still an outstanding showing with the bat.
Get ready for the major leagues. It's the real thing.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Richard Palin claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Cleveland Indians, 4 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 1 minute. This afternoon's paid attendance at Progressive Field, 35,041. The Indians thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.